Hello there, beautiful souls. This is Karina Ladet, and I'm an intuitive channel and healer. And I've been asked to do a New Year reading for 2017. And so I originally planned to do a written reading, but when I started tuning in to the new year and the different parts of the year and the overall theme, I could clearly hear that I was being asked to create a video instead. So this is the first time I do this on video for a New Year reading. So I hope you'll enjoy it and that you find it useful and that it most of all speaks to your heart and your soul, because it's not just information coming through, but also really that energy of love and of the energy from source. So let's connect in with 2017. So as you know, it's year one, right? So we get to start a new cycle. So it's really important to plant the seeds of the things that you wish to really invite into your life over a long period of time. So that doesn't mean, be worried or don't plant seeds, because it's, what if you plant the wrong one, right? But it's really a call to connect in with your own power and the energy flowing up through the earth and down from the cosmos, connecting in with your heart and your soul, so that you're planting seeds in a conscious way and you're really staying true to who you are and your truth. And if you don't really know these things, then just intuitively and I guess playfully connect in with your heart and just notice how you feel. So just take a moment to really connect in with yourself and ask yourself what you truly long for. And then you plant one seed and the next one, and then you trust that whatever is calling you, big dreams, maybe big projects, you may not know how to create them or how they're even going to come to you or into your life, but plant the seeds and dare to ask for what you truly long for, and then trust that you will be guided and that there's incredible support for you here, already here in your life. So lean into the support that's already available to you. That can be friends, it can be colleagues, it can be your family, it can be anything that helps you stay in alignment and connected to source and to your power, right? So that can be your daily practices of meditation or yoga or connecting with nature or dancing or, whatever fills you up. Invite more of that into your life. And if you don't feel surrounded maybe by the right people right now, or maybe you've had a long year of letting go, because 2016 was a really big year of letting go, releasing a lot of like karmic relationships and patterns. So maybe you're in this kind of void right now where you've let go of people and maybe things or places that were really important to you that you no longer feel connected to. And so now is a time to really invite in that next wave of amazing people and opportunities and projects, so that you can step into this new year feeling fully supported. So it's really a year for planting new seeds, or confirming maybe old seeds that you still would like to grow or expand more. So get really still and really connect in with who you are and what is true for you now. So let go of anything that was right but isn't anymore, or anything that isn't 100% right. Because when you get still and you really ask yourself what you long for, there's usually one thing or maybe a few things that really resonate for you for now and for this year. And if you have lots of exciting projects that are swirling around in your head, write them down and just tune into which ones feel the most powerful and radiant right now for this year. And trust that you can do the other ones after that, because you'll have more time, hopefully, than just 1 year. And then I feel that 2017 is really a year for rising up and fully becoming the incredible feminine leader that you are. So it means connecting in with your source of power. It means taking full responsibility for all of your actions, your emotions, your words, everything you create. So make sure it's really aligned with who you truly are and your path and purpose in this life. If you know what this is, that's awesome. If you don't know what this is, then just tune in. Sometimes it's not so clear what our purpose is, but maybe there's a quality. Maybe you know that you're here to be of service. Maybe you know that you're here to spread light, be compassionate, to care for animals. If there's something like that, start there. Because sometimes our purpose seems so grand, right? So start with what's important to you now. Maybe something you've always done without, even feeling like it's something you have to pay attention to because it's so natural to you. So start with what feels right to you right now. So it's really about stepping into your own power and being really conscious and mindful about what you share, how you share things, and really owning who you are and showing up fully in a really aligned, inspired way, taking full responsibility also for your power, right? So allow this life and this year to be your journey into coming back to yourself and owning more and more of who you are. So inspired action from this place of power and of deep connection, heart, body, soul connection. And in order to step into this role and doing what you're truly here to do and being who you're here to be, it's really important to amp up any of the practices that make you feel great. So that's great self-care, loving yourself unconditionally, looking at your emotions, because when we step into our power, all the fears and the challenges and the doubts come up, of course, so that we can heal them. So look at what comes up for you and allow yourself to feel all the feelings and then lovingly let them go. Come back to any practice that you have to work through your emotions, to embrace them and release them so that you can move forward. So this is your responsibility, right? So use the practices you have, or look for practices that can really support you. And then take really great care of your body. So doing what feels good to you. No rules. Just really tune into your body and listen to your body and let your body become the temple that it is, right? So take care of it. Do the kind of movement that feels good to you. Eat foods that are really nurturing you, and rest as much as you need. And don't push. More releasing than pushing forward. And really listen to what your body is telling you. So develop that really deep, loving, compassionate relationship with your own body. No matter what it feels like or looks like, your body is here to support you. And it's, always open to communicating with you, right? Because sometimes we want to bypass our bodies and just move on to the spiritual stuff, right? Because it feels more exciting. But it's really important to integrate all parts of us. And I feel that this year is really about integrating all of us. We don't get to leave any part of us behind, apart from the patterns and the thought systems and like the mindset and all of those things that we're done with, and then inviting new ones to emerge. So really take good care of your body, emotions, your heart, nurture your relationships, the ones that truly matter, and find ways to either find a balance, compromise that feels good with the others, or let them go. So it's also a year for honoring you and what you truly desire and what is right for you. So you have the permission to live a life on your terms. You don't have to compromise on anything that's truly important to you. You can choose to compromise when it comes to certain things, but only if this is your conscious, 100% okay choice, right? So own that and feel the power that comes from really walking your talk. So that's a big one for this year as well. And then surround yourself with other people who are truly supportive of your growth. So when you start expanding and you start rising, some people are going to be okay with that and some won't. So make sure you're at least surrounded by a few people who truly support your path and who are really happy to see you grow and expand beyond your own limits, because that's really important, and that's going to help you as well to allow yourself to expand beyond what you believe is possible right now. And also, in order to fully step into your power and to become that leader that you are, it's really important to deepen your practice with your own soul, your connection with your own soul, and connecting with source, whatever you call source, so that you feel that you're part of this movement of energy that is bringing you forward, instead of doing things on your own and pushing to make things happen. I feel that this year is really about letting go of any old habits. It's really about starting something new. So tune in and ask what the next step is, and then surrender to the how and when, and show up when you're being asked to show up. Give yourself the permission to show up fully and do what you need in order to make that happen, right? But let it start from the inside, the intuitive guidance, the felt sense in your body that this is what I need to do, and then give yourself the support you need in order to move through this and create that transformation. And then keep expanding as much as you can, and allow this year to be filled with ease and flow. And anytime you find yourself pushing, trying harder, just observe what's coming up for you. And if it's because you're afraid of missing out on something, or because you don't feel worthy, or because you're being triggered to push, then look at that and love and accept those parts of you that still don't feel good enough or worthy enough of your dreams. And love those parts of you so much that you can let them go and you can move forward with much more ease. So it's really about letting the energy flow up and down into you and then out, so that you become part of this movement, part of the energy flowing. And this will really help you feel even more connected on a many dimensions, right? So you feel connected to your body, your heart, your soul, deep connection with your physical human support team, as well as your invisible support team. and nature and everything that surrounds you. Because then you feel that power that comes from being truly guided and fully present and fully embodied as well, which is an amazing feeling. So let this become your intention for the new year, and everything can flow from that inner space. And then in order to really enjoy the year as well, I do invite you to allow for more play and more joy and more creativity, more experimenting with things that you've always wanted to do things for fun, and allow that joy to guide you as well, because it's not all really serious intuitive guidance, right? It's also about being creative and playing and finding new ways, and being in that kind of open energy where you're really open to receive what's coming to you, and that kind of childlike enthusiasm and curiosity. And that's always a great energy to infuse into our lives. And also because this year feels like a really important year to take a stand for what you truly believe in. It's going to be intense, and it's going to really ask you to rise. So when you feel that and you feel like your purpose and your path is really pushing you forward, it's also important to allow that flow and the joy, to remember that you're also here to enjoy yourself and to live your life fully. So invite more of that into your life as well. And what else for the new year? Yeah, allow yourself to really be guided from within, and allow yourself to make a fresh start. New beginnings, new directions. Maybe you're looking for new teachers, new teachings, or you need to really connect in with your own guidance coming through you, not through someone else. So it's really honoring the new cycle and making sure that everything that's on your plate is something that you consciously chose, and staying open and paying attention to what's coming in, what's going out. And so also great boundaries, making sure that your energy is really clear and really radiant, and that you act from this. And when it comes to world events and global changes, it's going to be really important to know what's happening so that you can take action, make conscious choices, but also be very careful of your own energy. So consume information and news and things like that in a way that feels good and powerful to you. So don't let the news of the world completely block your own flow, or put you in a state of fear where you feel like you don't know and you're confused and overwhelmed, because that's not helping the world and it's not helping you. So ask for information and be careful with how you receive this information and when, and make sure your boundaries are really strong so that you're not letting any outer energies, events, situations steer you off course, because you're here to do important things and your well-being is important. So in order to show it fully, you need to be really mindful and honor your own energy, your own heart, your own emotions. So it's finding a middle way between closing off and being in a fairy fantasy bubble, and being completely immersed in the outer world where you don't know what is your voice and what is you anymore. So finding your path in this, and it may require some time, moving in and out a bit until you find what's right for you. Honor what's right for you, okay? There is no right or wrong answer. It's your answer is the best one for you. So that's another one. Yeah. So power, intuitive guidance, stay connected to source, support, amp up the support and the care that you have for yourself. And keep letting go of any old patterns that are no longer serving you. That's a big one as well. So it's going to feel like a fresh start, but every time something comes up that's old, acknowledge it, love it, and let it go. And allow the energy of this year to guide you to your highest path and your highest purpose, and to expand and evolve and open up to even more of what you truly desire, because you're also here to expand and to grow as much as possible. So sometimes that's painful and challenging. I was picking a few cards earlier, and the challenge for 2017 card was Athena. So that was pretty interesting. All about peace and breaking patterns. So staying committed to the fact that peace is always possible, even when it doesn't seem that way. So it's also about standing up for what you believe in and the path that you believe is a good one. Yeah. So I hope this was helpful. I wanted to also do a quick message from our spirit guides to see if they have something they really want to share with you. So I invite you to really open your heart and to receive the energies that are coming through, trusting that you will receive exactly what you need, and that you always know exactly what you need. Okay. Open your heart. Receive all the love and the healing energies that are available to you at any time. You are an amazing, radiant, beautiful soul. You are here to experiment, to learn and grow. Yes, life on earth is challenging at times, but as you stay open to the challenges and the inner work, also open your heart and your whole being to the joys of life, to the gifts that come from being in a physical body at this particular time in history. You chose this life, this year, this time, in order to grow more, learn more, and expand your consciousness. So honor your choice, honor your path. You are here to show up fully. So do this with love, compassion, and infinite tenderness for yourself, for this journey. We thank you for showing up. We thank you for your courage. We fully support you always. Open up to receive our support, and you will never feel alone or unworthy of love. Thank you so much, beautiful soul, for being here, for showing up. And if you have any comments or you want to send me a message, then please leave a comment below or send me a private message. And I would love to connect you and support you as well during this new year. You're welcome to sign up to my weekly love letters, and I blog regularly, and I also offer one-on-one sessions and programs to really help and support you so you can step up and do what you're here to do in a joyful, authentic, and whole way. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful, beautiful, magical day.